Welcome to another tutorial in C#. So I'm going to show you how to use the grid view and how to add items in the grid view, and from the grid view we will save all the entries in the grid view in our database. Okay, so we have our database. So the name of our database is ProgDB TBL purchase. Okay, so we will save the entry here. So we have these attributes: ID, date purchase, prod name, quantity in, or number, and price. Okay, so our interface is this one. So I already designed the layout of the interface. Okay, so in this interface, so I put a title POS. Then we have this text box, the quantity. So in this field, the user will input the number of product that he or she purchased, then the product name and the price of the product. Then when the user hit the button add to cart, so the entries here will be temporarily stored in our cart or in our grid view here. Then the amount will total to this text box. Okay, then we have these two buttons. So the user will have the option whether he will save the entry or he will cancel the entry. Okay, let's start coding. Okay, first we will add a column. No, so we will add a column title in our grid view. So yun sa muna ko ni pagbutang na rin sa header. Okay, so I'll just right click this grid, then edit, then here for example I can delete this column and delete. Then to add, just simply hit add, then as is na lang ni. Then you write the column header, for example as price, add, and the last is amount, qualified. So only the header text you will change to add. Okay, so you can reorder the items here. You can click this one if you want to move to the top or move to the down, then okay. So muna forma sa tuang grid, and there are also some properties of our grid. Okay, so these are the properties. You can change the appearance of your grid or the attributes by these properties. Okay, so let's continue. Let's make a code for the add to cart. So when this button is clicked, the data will be input here will be added to the cart. Okay, so we will double click this one. Okay, let's take a look for the names of our object first. So this is txt quantity, txt product, and txt price. This is btn add. Our cart, our name is grid cart. This is btn save, and this is btn cancel. This is txt total. Okay, so let's put some code of the add to cart button. Okay, so the the method that we will be used when adding a row to our grid, because when we click add, we will add one row here and we will insert those items that we input here in our text box. So the method is the add row. Okay, so we will call the control, which is grid cart, then rows, then add. Okay, then we will assign in a variable, because the return value of this is an integer. Okay, so we will assign a variable, for example, n equal to grid cart dot rows dot add. So when our grid is empty, the first row that the first time that this code will be executed, so the value of our n is 0, and when the next time this will be execute again, the n will be incremented by 1, and that's caused to add some rows here. Then after adding a row, so we will insert our text box to our grid view. So the command is name of the control, then rows. We will specify what rows in our grid ato i-insert ang data. So since na naman tayo na-generate nga or na-assign nga values atong row, so we will add in our array. So rows array, and this is n. So what if the value over n? So upod ang value 3. Okay, so we will add a row. We'll call the control, then rows, then the rows array. So ato na generate atong na, so the return value of this one is integer, then the first row is 0. So kung ma-hit niya siya, kung una ang add button, the value of this 0, then we will insert our data. There is a row 0 in column, so we will use the cell property in column 0, or the first column, that value. Then the first data entry is from this text box, txt quantity. So value txt quantity dot text. Okay, then we will just copy paste this one for the next column. So this is column 1. So in an array, this first column is 0, this is 1, column 1, this is array 2, this is array 3 and 4. Okay, the first column is item number, so we will, instead of txt quantity, so we will create a variable here, and we will make a counter variable, and we will assign here see that to string. Okay, so the first value of our C is 1, so 1 will be inserted here. Then for the quantity, txt quantity in cell 1. So ang data diri sa ikatulong column is from this txt product. The name is one txt product dot text. Then for our last column, so this column 2, column 3. For our last column is txt price. And we have this last column, the amount. Okay. So the amount, how to get the amount? Since naraman tayo tulo ka entry diri, then diri is wala tayo entry for amount. So the formula for getting the amount is we will multiply the quantity and the price. Okay. So for our last row, for our last column, for column 4, okay, atong i-multiply ang price times ang quantity. Okay? So take note, this cause an error because you cannot multiply two strings. Okay? So we will convert this one first to decimal. Convert to decimal. This one. Convert to decimal. Okay? Save. So let's try. Okay. So here we go. So nag-display na ato ang form. Okay, let's add some data. That price. Hit add. Okay, it add here. You see, so we multiply ang quantity of ang price sa so amount. Example 14. So, add. Okay, na-add na siya. Okay, dapat ma-clear ni siya. So, pagka mag-add, clear na to ang atong text box. Txt price the text equal to okay, like this one. Then si txt product the text, then si txt quantity the text. Okay. Then we will add some conditions that when the three text box are empty, the text is empty, or txt price that text is empty, or txt quantity that text is empty. Okay, close na nato siya. Okay, tulo naman ka condition. So kung puros empty ang tulo ka text box, so mag-message siya, hindi siya mo save. Text box box that show please provide input. Okay, else if na entry pa nan, we will just copy paste this one. So meaning kung na ay sulod ang text box mo jump siya din, or kung na empty bisag isa ka text box di siya mo save. Okay, let's start. And add. Okay, please provide input. For example, 5, add. Okay, provide some input. For example, Palmolive. Nice. Add. Okay, let's provide some input. For example, is 12. Add. Okay, empty. We will move our focus to txt quantity. Focus. Okay, save, start. 5, leave, 650, add. Okay, the cursor will automatically move here because of the focus. Example, 7, 4, 5. Okay, that's so. Okay, so we will total this one, no? Ito siya i-total 3. Okay, so pag add niya, while nag-add, dapat nag-add po ang total dali. Okay, nag-accumulate siya. So let's add some. So atong i-add ang kaninga cell. Okay, the value of this cell will be add. So we will create a global variable. Okay. Public decimal total. Okay. So we have a total variable. We initialize first to 0. Okay. Then our txt total.text is equal to total. Okay. So, pero wala yung value atong total. Okay, so ito siya i-convert to string. So, wala pa yung value atong total. So, we will get the data or values atong total sa grid 4. Okay? Or sa column. So, this column. So, this column. Okay? So, this column is this column. So, this one, nato siyang i-add. So, mag-accumulate siya diri sa total. Okay. Then, saka na siya i-assign sa para mag-display sa itong text box. So, kao na to ang ihang copy. So, total equal to total plus. So, mag-error siya. So, we will convert this one to decimal again. Convert to decimal. May nawala. Okay, ang value ana multiply na accumulate siya. Oops. Nag-error siya. Cannot apply operands type decimal and okay, 5 to decimal. Okay. Let's start. Okay, for example, it's 5. So, 50. Add. Okay, the total here. So, naka-read only na siya. Akong i-set to read only. 2, 3, 4, 10. 5, 6, add. Okay, so, it sums up here. Okay. 6. So, nag-update siya. 1.5. Below 100. Add. Okay, it sums up here. Okay. So, it's because of this. Okay, but before, the total must be declared as global. Para Kung dili mo siya ibutang ang total, pag-add, mo reset siya 0. So, kung butang ka ng total equal to 0, kadaan mo reset siya 0. No? So, ang iyang value, wala ito yung mas balik kung dili ka magbutang. So, dili na lang ka. So, di siya affected kung you click add, so, ma-accumulate na siya. So, ang ato ang data tree, ito na siya i-convert into decimal. Muna ito atong i-add dito sa itong total. Okay? So, we are done with the add to cart. So, next we will save the entry here in our database. So, the name of our database is ProgDB, then the field is TBL purchase. Okay, insert na ito siya diri aning field. Okay, so, first, we will set a connection. So, tapos na ako naka-add og reference, tapos na reference. So, naka-add na tag reference. Okay. So, we will use this MySQL data client. And just copy-paste this code. So, kailangan taani ang mga public variables. We have public MySQL con DB. No need. So, we'll use the server name, the database, the UID password. Okay. Then, in our load, okay, we'll click. In our load, we will put a connection. We'll add some connections. Okay, so server name is localhost, database is ProgDB. This one. And our root, the password is root, the username is root. Then we will add some connection string. This one. So insert na itong data diha. Then we will create a MySQL connection. Then the value of this string, that is our parameter here. That's it. So that is how to connect. Okay. So in our save, we will use this connection. We'll add try and catch. Try and catch. Kasi pag may error, yes, pulo ka. Catch. Okay. So we will show our error in our message box. String. Okay, pag na-error, i-display niya sa message box. Okay, first, we will use our connection condb.open. Condb, close na to kasi malimtan. Okay, first, we add some query. So, our query is insert. Insert into, so the name of our table is TBL purchase. TBL purchase. Then, the fields. Let's add some date. Date, code name, PTYN, and price. Let's check the spelling, okay? Date 4. Add name. PTYN. Then price. Okay, let's add some values. Then we will add some parameters. Okay, let's add some parameters. So for date 4, our second parameter is PN. Third parameter is QN. Our last parameter is PR. Okay, so let's add some MySQL command, cmd insert new MySQL command. And there are two parameters. First is the query. So our query name is query. So insert here query. Then the connection. PhoneDB. Okay, so let's add some data to our parameter. So we will call our CMD insert. CMD insert that parameters that add. So lagyan natin ng entry or data ang ating parameter. So first parameter is D4. Okay, this one. So let's add some date. Okay, date. Date time that now to short date string. So this will get the system time or the system date, then add to our database or our table in this field. Okay, let's copy paste. Then our second parameter is PN. Okay, so our PN is prod name. So we will get data sa ato ang grid view. Okay? So what if daghan tag entry diri? So we will use a loop, no? So we will loop all the entries in our grid. So antod siya mahurot. So dapat nag-loop ta diri. So okay, so the perfect loop for this situation is for each, because for each is designed for array. So dapat kini siya nakasulod niya sa loop. This one. There is no for each. We will use the data grid view rows nga method. So grid view followed by followed by a variable, tapos then name of our grid, you see grid card, rows. Okay, so as long as naapay row, iyahan ning i-loop or yung execute niyo ulit-ulit. Okay, so our first parameter is the date. So no need to di na kailangan ang date, automatic yung system time. Then there is ato ang PN or sa product value. So we will get data from our row of our grid. So we will just get the row that cell. Okay, so this one in our case, what ang data there is a cell. So yung cell 0 man 0 column 0 1 2. Okay, sa cell 2 that value. Okay, so kaning row mo siya that cell. So kani siya, so 0 1 2. So this is naka-array mo siya, that's why we start from 0. Okay, just copy paste this one. For our third parameter is the QIN. So Q quantity in, so this one, column 1. Okay, for next column is the PR. So you will get data from this column. So 0 1 2 3. This is okay. Then save na. So once nga na-save na sa database, so ato sa siyang i-execute para ma-save. Execute non-query. Okay na. So after saving all the data, na-save na sa database, ato nang i-clear ang ato ang cart. Tapos naman siya save. So the command is rows.clear. Okay. Then ang total po nato ng variable, we will receive 2, 0. Ang txt total, ato pa siyang i-receive 2, 0. Okay? Save. So, dapat nasa sa gawa sa for each. Okay, after niya mahurot o save sa database, bago niya i-clear. Okay, so kani kung DB dapat trim sa sulod. So this code will save the data entry to our table. Execute. Okay na siya yung mga value. So ito sa i-delete. Kita na ito kung save ba. Okay, error. Delete from. Command for delete is delete from. So, wala na. Empty na ito ang data. Okay, ito. Run. So, 550. Add. 6. 5. Add. Save. Error. Okay. There's a problem with our date. Okay. So, yung format sa ito ang field. Okay. Ito na i-change to varchar. Para iwas. Total, di mo na ito siya gamiton for computation. Okay. Ayaw. Delete on. Apply. Execute. Let's add another date. 4. Okay, apply. Ada. Delete lagi. Okay. Again. So, yung format sa datetime mo ito mag-cause of error kaya naka-datetime mo siya. So, wala na yung formatting. Ay, Milo. Add. Tulog kapal mo live. Check this. Add. Okay, save. Error again. Prod name cannot be null. Okay, so the cause of this error kung null ang value sa prod name. Okay, as what we have seen here in our grid, na yung last row rin nga empty. So, muna ang mag-cause na error. So, actually, na-save niya siya sa atong database. Check na database. So, na-save siya. Okay, na ng data. Kaso, nag-error siya because when the loop, basahon niya yung pinakalas na loop, which is empty, so muna mag-cause of error. Pero yung previous nga mga data, store na sa database. So, kung button is we will remove that last row. Okay. So, sa properties na behind. Okay. Sa properties, we will make this one false. Allow user to add rows. Okay. So, set na natin siya. trying to run. Okay. Okay, wala na siya. Okay, wala na siya empty nga row. So, okay. Next na database. Ito lang update ito. 4. Allow you to approach section. Okay, that's it.